am Candace, your queen of dreams, and I would like to personally thank you for stopping by my channel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We are back. We are here, okay? And today's word is environment. Easy to think of, being outside, breathing in that good ass prana, breathing in the air. And environment, when we think of environment, we think of nature, we think of go green, we think of, outdoors, camping. But environment is not only in the aspect of outside. Environment is your surroundings in general. What are you surrounding yourself with? Who are you surrounding yourself with? What type of people are you surrounding yourself with? Do you have a positive, uplifting environment where whenever you have an idea or whenever you're going through something and you reach out to those closest to you, their response is positive, uplifting, forward moving? Or is your environment where as soon as you woe is me and say what's going wrong, they, join in on the pity party, and they also are conducive to the negativity? So your environment is definitely what you surround yourself with. And that's not just people, not just who you surround yourself with, but what you surround yourself with. What's in your house? Is your environment cluttered? You can almost think of it like a coat, okay? Your environment is like a coat. If you surround yourself with, or put on a coat, and say it's raining outside, but you put on a wool coat, now you surrounded yourself in an idea for protection, but that water is going to go straight through that wool and you're not protected, right? So our environment is how we surround ourselves, and it's a direct reflection of how we feel about ourselves, how we feel about our circumstance, how we feel about our environment, how we feel about our ability to grow or progress, right? So if your home is cluttered and you got stuff everywhere, that's an indication of you don't care. You don't care about your environment, because in essence, you don't feel like your environment cares about you. Let's talk about it, right? If your environment is, smells bad, or if your environment is scattered all over the place, right? That's a direct reflection of you're scattered. You're all over the place. You need to come in agreement or in alignment with what it is that you want, what it is that you're doing, what it is that you're speaking, who it is that you're surrounding yourself with, what you're surrounding yourself with, what is it that you are trying to accomplish, and what are all the parts that need to come together and be on the same page. Just like if I'm trying to write a book, and each page I have an idea and I want to write about, the trees and how the trees give more oxygen. And on one page I put tree, on the next page I put on the next page I put oxygen, on the next page I give. Yes, the idea is there, the concept is there, but it's not cohesive. It's all over the place. So we have to make sure that when we're writing or painting our story, we are making it cohesive. It's all on the same page. Your thoughts, your words, your actions, your desires, your environment, your connections, everything. If you're trying to get the final result, which is a story, right? If that is what you're trying to obtain, then everything that you write needs to be on the same page, right? So if your environment is, reflective of part of you is over here, part of you is over there, that's okay. But guess what you got to do? First of all, anything that happens in the physical, anything we could see in the physical, happen in the spiritual first. So whatever you are dealing with, whether it be sickness, whether it be self-doubt, whether it be loss, everything that we encounter physically already happened spiritually first. So it's a indication of where you are spiritually, okay? So if you're depressed and your house is dirty, that's okay. Look around and say, okay, everything is all over the place. So now I can start in the physical, which will change what I see. And a lot of times what we see determines or depicts what we think. And we can simply start by changing what we physically see first. So if your house is out of order, your environment is out of order, your relationship's out of order, if anything that's in your environment is out of order, then you can physically put it back in order. Get up, clean up, dust, light a candle, do something that is going to make you start to see better, which in turn will make you start to feel better, right? And as you feel better and think better, then you'll start receiving better, right? Because it's all on one accord, okay? If your relationships are what's the issue, because a lot of us got a clean, nice, pretty, sparkly house, child. And in relationships, it's hot, dirty mess, hot, dirty, funky, stinking mess, right? So if that's where you are, then don't focus so much on, oh, I got a nice car. Oh, I've got, XYZ thing, and everything appears to be in order, but internally or connection-wise, it's dirty, right? So then you say, okay, let me evaluate. And I feel like that's with anything that you're trying to enhance. An evaluation must come first. An awareness must come first. An assessment must come first. Okay, what do my relationships look like? Are they clean or dirty? What does my environment look like? Is it clean or dirty? What do my habits look like? How am I eating? Everything that you put into yourself, that you surround yourself with, like I said, it's like a coat, okay? If you know it's cold outside and you want to be fashionable and you want to make a statement, you throw on a mink, right? But you're not going to be in the snow with a raincoat on, right? Or you're not going to be in the summertime with a big mink on, right? You got to realize, like, okay, what is it that I'm trying to accomplish, and what is it that I'm trying to protect myself from? Sometimes it's fear of loss, fear of failure, fear of different things that have caused me to put this environment, this guard, this surrounding up so that I am quote unquote protected from whatever I feel might keep me from being the true, fullest, highest, extra, most greatest version of myself, right? So environment is everything that you use to protect yourself, to cover yourself, that you put inside of yourself, that you connect to. It's not just these trees. It's not just who you talk to. It's not just where you hang out at. It's a collective. It's a collective. And so you have to, assess, when I'm down, am I, talking to my gossiping friend and feeding more negativity into my spirit? Or do I reach out to, my spiritual friend who's going to encourage and uplift and deposit light into me, right? So there are so many ways we can enhance our life experience, and just being aware of each aspect. Each word that I share every day is just an aspect for growth. It's an aspect for expansion. I love that I have the opportunity to think, to grow, to experience, to reflect, to reevaluate, to redirect, right? All of the words in their culmination are for the betterment of you. Have a great day. If you're interested in being part of my one-on-one training or attending one of my events, visit us at dreamempowerinc.com to find out more.